I end up getting changed like many times during the day if I've got time, because I'll wake up feeling like that kind of person, and then by the afternoon I'm like, oh, I'm a different person now because I'm doing a different thing about my day. Like being a freelancer, you have like many hats. I'm Rosie Terry Toogood, and this is what I wear. It has like a Western theme, kind of reminds me of this like James Dean style kind of shirt, which I quite like. I'm Rosie Terry Toogood, and I'm a choreographer, a dancer, and I'm also training to be a physiotherapist, so I work with bodywork and therapy as well. In this outfit, I would probably be on the way to a rehearsal, maybe meeting someone for the first time that I'm working with, where I need to look a little bit smart and presentable and not in my hoodie and my dusty tracksuit bottoms yet. It makes me feel smart because I'm wearing this shirt. Normally, I spend a lot of time trying to iron it to precision, even though I know I'm going to mess it up. And also just like really comfortable. I like wearing clothes that are quite loose fitting on my skin because I'm quite a sensitive person. So it feels like I can get away with being like wearing almost pajama-like clothes, but on the outside, hopefully they look smart. My favourite thing about this outfit is the horse embroidery down the front of the shirt that you almost can't see. My rings are all collected from different countries that I've travelled to when I've been touring. So I feel like without these, I feel a little bit like I don't have like my full identity, weirdly. I'm quite a young-hearted person, and like the way I work is quite serious. As soon as I'm in the studio, I'm pretty serious, like too serious. But I can come across as being quite like childlike. So I guess when I wear a shirt, I just feel like maybe people take me a bit more seriously and they're prepared. In this outfit, I would be in a dance studio or my living room, figuring out some choreography, probably starting on the floor, lying down, and feeling out how my body feels, or I might be in front of the mirror already and looking at like styles of dance that I could try out for. This outfit makes me feel cozy, warm. There's also something about me wearing like all black and like soft fabrics when I'm in the studio. It's like I can't wear colour or any white. I think it's just something about like having, maybe just being in my like moody side of me that I get more creative. I also really like wearing a hoodie because it feels like I can focus because I've not got like much exposure to the outside world. It's a weird feeling, like if I wear, you know, when you wear a cap or you wear like a woolly hat, or like for me it's a hoodie, it just kind of helps me hone in on this internal world. Favourite part of this outfit would be these soft trousers because they're just very warm and cozy, and also when I dance it's quite nice to feel this like extra level of fluidity. As a kid, I was really hyperactive and very emotional, and my parents didn't know what the hell to do with me, so they just put me in like anything that was physical. So I got really sporty, and I got into also like creative workshops where you can move or paint. So I had this like range of different options, but I just had so much energy. I got told by my dad I could make money from dance, which is hilarious. I got hyper focused on it and then realised that it was a place that I felt the most at peace in my mind, I think, because I had so much energy that I didn't know how to channel it any other way. In this outfit, I would probably be going to an event, maybe like after a show I put on, or maybe going to see like a screening of someone's film, or maybe an award ceremony if I'm lucky. This outfit, it makes me feel, I guess, a bit more mature, a bit older than I feel in the studio in my like pajamas. I chose this skirt because the silhouette of it, it's a little bit of like a fishtail, and I've got an obsession with movement, with like kind of aquatic forms. That's definitely why I like this silhouette that kind of creates that effect. It makes me feel quite elegant. I quite like these like frilly collars, kind of reminds me of like Victorian times, something a little bit like reserved but still like flirty, something like that. But also a little bit innocent with the like white lace, which I like in contrast to something a bit more boxy, like this coat. I think the advice I would give, take more risks than I have. When I lean into it, it's about creativity, like knowing that you're going to go through those like awkward stages until you feel like comfortable, and sometimes you have to take risks until you feel like comfortable in your own skin. For me, what I wear is really important because it will definitely mark like how I feel in that certain moment. I end up getting changed like many times during the day if I've got time, because I'll wake up feeling like that kind of person, and then by the afternoon I'm like, well, one might be uncomfortable because the jeans are too tight now or whatever, and also just feel like I'm a different person now because I'm doing a different thing about my day. Like being a freelancer, you have like many hats, and I think that's the most important thing, is that you feel like yourself.